Welcome to the Gotham Sound Expo 2025. We are at the Hollyland booth today with Sammy. He's going to tell us all about all the offerings from Hollyland, what's currently available, what's cool, what's cooler, and a few things you probably didn't know. So, Sammy, how are you doing today?
Excellent. How about
Excellent,
you?
excellent. How was the flight?
Very good.
Excellent. It was probably a little bit longer than mine. I came from Atlanta, so
It was smooth though.
yeah. Well, mine was not. I had weather the whole way, no service. I cried just a little bit.
Yeah, that'll do it to you.
Well, anyway, tell us about what's going on with Hollyland. Where should we start?
Let's go. Let's go video first.
Okay, I
So
love
we
it.
do all things from video to intercom. We got our Venus Live camera here, live streaming camera. This guy is cool. You can hook this up to your Wi-Fi, then enter your stream key from basically any platform, and go stream live directly from the camera itself. And then we've got that running into our Pyro S transmitter here, and that is being sent to our Pyro 7 monitor, which can act as a transmitter or receiver. In this case, obviously, it's a receiver. These guys will give you 1,300 feet of range. They can go up to 4K at 30 frames, and you can go up to 4 receivers to 1 transmitter, which is awesome, including the app as well.
Very nice.
And then we'll scoot over to microphones. So what we're featuring here is our Lark Max 2. It's the second version of our Lark Max. Everything good about this guy still here, except they're a little bit smaller, the mics themselves, versus this guy.
This is the scales.
There you go.
TK's pinky. So
Pinky to mic.
Pinky to mic.
Still have internal recording for backup. You can run a lav through that USB-C on the bottom here. And they also have introduced 32-bit float on these guys, as well as wireless monitoring and time code.
Okay. So no 3.5, but USB-C
Going USB-C.
microphone.
Yep.
Copy that. Keynote.
And then they're going to come with these headsets for wireless monitoring. These can connect to our receiver directly through the 2.4 or through Bluetooth, which is also nice.
I love the screen on that. It's incredibly visual,
Awesome.
just so detailed.
And this one also included a USB-C phone receiver. Pop that into your phone. You want to shoot something real quick. Gives you that option. And it all comes in a nice little case.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So then we have time code now on these as well.
We do.
And then we sync via app, or can I manually sync? Is that a thing?
You would do it
Over
through
USB-C?
through the receiver itself.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, excellent. So, real quickly, if you guys aren't familiar with Hollyland, they make a wealth of products all across the board. Super applicable, I promise, if you're doing anything that is like 2025 worthy. That being said, I love that you can get this camera. Price point was
$9.99.
$9.99. That's amazing price point. This is wirelessly transmitting. I'm not tooting horns. I'm just saying this is a nice piece of kit. You should look at it if you're not, familiar with Hollyland, and some other offerings, the comms as
Some
well.
intercom
and, This is
systems.
the hub that goes with the comms.
It is. We have several intercoms. What we're showing here is the C1 Pros. These guys have noise cancellation on them. You got your mute, talk. You can have a mute button on here as well if you don't want to be doing this all day, which is nice.
Lovely.
You can run these off of a master headset, up to 7 remotes. It'll give you 1,100 feet of range with noise cancellation. Or you can run them off of a hub. And this is our roaming hub. There's 2 different hubs you can run these off of. The C1 Pro hubs or the roaming hub. What the roaming hub will give you is 6 groups. You can go up to 20 users per hub. And then if you daisy chain 2 of those hubs, you can wirelessly roam between the 2, which is really nice.
So 6 groups of 20 of these. That's what you're saying.
Two
hub.
hubs, up to 20 per hub.
20 per
And
hub.
you
Okay,
can
copy
separate
that.
them into 6
less
groups.
math, but
Yeah.
it's the weekend. I don't do math on weekends
Yeah,
famously.
neither do
So yeah, neither does Sammy. So figure that out
So we're in
on
trouble.
Monday. That being said, there's a dual muff headset option.
There
as well?
is, yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool. And then these are customizable, the button outlet, or are they
Not
fixed?
customizable. You can go between the A and B groups on here,
Mhm.
and then volume and mute. Something that's not very advertised or known. You can long press the mute button, and then let it go. Leave this guy down, and that would turn your mute button into a push to talk, which is pretty cool.
okay, very
and then
much
you
so.
tap it to go back to normal, which is nice. Yeah.
For those who love the walkie feel. So there you go. Well, excellent, Sammy. These are a pretty amazing offering. Again, guys, if you're not familiar with Hollyland, make sure you check out this video if you're not already watching it for some sort of short. Watch the whole video and then check out their products, check out their website, give Sammy a shout, call Gotham. We'll advise you to the best of our abilities. Check out this roaming hub if you've got the the need to have a bunch of people on comms, hands free. Sammy said you could just program the button, push to talk. So there's lots of options. This is great. And lastly, these are
Mouse pads.
mouse pads.
Large mouse pads.
Large mouse pads.
Can't go
See,
wrong.
what else do you need from Hollyland? So I think I've said enough. Sam, I appreciate you. Sammy,
Yes. Thank you.
thank you for tuning in to Gotham Sound. This is Hollyland's booth. We're at the Expo. If you want to see more of this, make sure you tune into www.gothamsound.tv. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the chat below. We will reach back out to you as soon as possible. Thanks for tuning in.